Hi, Bonbon here. I'm BonBonB. You're very, very welcome. A big shout to the early arrivers. Barry, nice, great name. And SimShady, the real SimShady or just any old SimShady? Who is to know? And yes, and welcome to anybody else who's just joined in. I see we're up to 5 already, which, to be fair, does include me. So, do I really count? Probably not. Right, so we're going to be doing some Bonbon Island today, some real building. I'm going to be playing with some assets that I've never used in anger that I made myself way back when Cities Skylines was a lot younger than it is now. Something that somebody, I can't remember who it was, hopefully they'll be taking the credit in the chat, but somebody suggested that I use it in the build. That's what I'm missing. That is exactly what I'm missing. So we'll be doing a little bit of that today. Plus we'll be going up into the hills doing a little bit of fence work, just making boundaries, that sort of stuff. And maybe plopping down a few trees to up the one and only SimShady. Thanks, Sim. Yeah, we'll be doing doing a little bit of the posher houses, some boundaries. Probably won't be starting simulation. Simulation's been on pause for ages. Checamex, hello to Mexico. Hola. That's all I know in Spanish. Actually, it's probably not all I know, but my Spanish. A little bit of useless information about the UK. When I was at high school, it was French, and if you were in the top sets, you got to learn German. Now, apparently, it's Spanish and Mandarin. It's all changed. So the kids these days are learning Spanish. I'm wondering how much of that is actually American influence, because obviously there's quite a lot of, Spanish influence, Hispanic influence. It's not so much in the UK. The biggest influence is for us is people go to holiday to Spain. So I guess it helps for your holidays. But yes, my foreign language was French at high school, and I'm very much kind of like 5th grader level French, and haven't really spoke any in anger since that sort of age. So yeah. Curtis, hi, new in the side of the world. Florida says good day. Hello, Florida. We are going to be doing some build up. I've even got the game up and ready. So shall we get straight in? I think we should get straight in. Let's do a little bit of that. Oh, I've disappeared. There I am. Didn't plan that at all, clearly. I should also do in case anybody is missing my socials, all the social medias links are coming up on the screen now, whichever is your preferred. If you're a Twitterer, or you're a Facebooker, if you're into Discord or into Patreon, all of them are up on the screen, coming up now, so that'd be cool. Right, so let me have a look at the game itself. So yeah, if you I'm gonna very, very quickly do a 20-second overview of the city or the map. The map is, of course, Bonbon Island, created by myself, based on an island in the Philippines. We've got this is obviously the main build area at the moment. Once we've extended mostly to where my mouse is over here and down to about here, plus built the airport, I'm going to look to expand and do some building on the other side. But it's a slow build. Listen, I'm spending all my time doing map reviews. My priority is map reviews, and I've got tutorials I should be making, and I'm too busy having fun streaming at the moment, so that can wait. Okay, so that's that. The main build area, this is Bonnerton. Bonnerton is here, which is mostly, we've got industrial power station on the peninsula down here, and some suburbia going on here. On the other side of the river, we have East Bonnerton, which starts off, we have the campus split over both sides. We started detailing that a couple of episodes ago, and I will come back and finish it at some point. But it's not my highest priority. I'm not massively excited. campus, but I felt it works really nicely with the river. We've got a couple of footbridges taking us across from one side to the other, and then traffic has to go through the tunnel to get from one side to the other. So there is that. So that's that side of it. Over this side, once you get to the lake, the river and the lake becomes Lakeside, and the hills, which is called Upper Lakeside because it's up in the hills. I thought ages about this. So yeah, we've got all of that going on as well. Who have we got in the chat at the moment? I see a new name. The Cephalius. Hey, wow, it's not my first. No, I think this is, in terms of City Skylines, this is episode 5, I think. And I've done some streams in the past, but they were not City Skylines, just for fun. But very nice, excellent. Yes, we are. So today, the two areas I'm going to be focusing on are this little housing area up here, where I'm looking to put some fencing, just the boundaries. This is the high as the density is going to get up here. I really want these to be housing which is from people that can afford housing. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to draw out some boundaries. Maybe one of the houses will put a little bit of detailing on, but that isn't my priority today. But we will. I would like to get them sort of like fenced off. And the other one, I can't remember who it was, but bless you, whoever it was, because there's so much going on. Back to the town hall, City Hall, which is down here, where we have a temporary road. This is temporary road. Most of this, if not, I think this is going to disappear in this episode. Maybe get rebuilt somehow. But somebody said hedge maze, because I made a hedge maze, a modular hedge maze set a few years back. I've never used it, so it just seems like a really cool idea. And it kind of works. I don't really want this to be a proper park area, but it does. It kind of fits, I think. So what I'm going to do, let's do this straight in there. Let's get straight in there. I'm going to get rid of those two, and you guys, I'm just going to budge you in this way, and it kind of works actually. We could do a little can we move that connection here to more central? We probably can. Oh, we've got a bit of a thing going on. I'm not that worried about that. We probably do some fun detailing on it. And let's grab ourselves distance too short. Of course it is. What are you going to do about it, hey? What are you going to do about it, game? Space already occupied, not an issue. We will anarchy that out of the way. And then okay, that's a bit awkward, but we've got the magic of move it to, I feel, tidy that in like so, and then maybe I think we'll just go with that little bend. It's not a high-speed section of road, is it? That will do. People can then get down to the town hall there. Got this footpath working its way around, but that's not my concern at the moment. Let's call up the hedge maze. Huzzah! Right, so hedge maze, modular hedge maze. I've got several, let's open up a third line, several parts to it, and it fits together. You need to use a bit of move it to sort of like stop the hedges from doubling up, but it fits together. You have, like here, we have modular hedge maze EC161. It also has a counterpart EC162. Every single one of these has a 1 and a 2, so you can mix things up. E indicates it has an entrance, so we could choose that one. We have EC162. Now, I think the C it's closed. So EC tells me that it has an entrance at the front and it's walled around the entirety. Let me have a little look at this one. Oh no, it has opening at the back. That one. So yeah, we've got one like this that we could put one back to back on, or let's get rid of my work. Bye bye. EC. We are going to want E. I'm looking for an E. Oh, we got EL. Now E has an entrance, and L means it's open on the left side. I think that's going to be more like it, or on the right side, apparently, depending on which way we're looking at, I guess. But yes, we have an opening here. What we could now do is match this up here with one that has an R. So we don't really want... oh, these are 16s as well. 16s and 8s. 8s will have the closed back wall. So that's probably what we're looking for. Or do we... oh, we'll have it at 16. I'm going to have a 16. Screw it. Right, so we're looking for a... not an entrance. So walled. And we want an R. Walled R. Walled at the front. There we go. That's an R. That's a 16 and a 1. So in theory, this will fit alongside. I'm going to use Move It to do some tweaking. So what we have then, once we push these together, this one, I may have got the wrong number on that one. There you go. It's been so long. Let me try a different one. Walled right 16.2. What's that one? So that's the same. So I'm looking for a walled left then. Walled left 8.1. Well, that'll be closed at the back, so that should... there we go. So this one has holes that align up. So what we could do here is push you two together, and you've got a hedge maze that now you can walk in. Okay, these are parks. The pedestrians are not going to follow the hedge. Unfortunately, that's not a thing. Simon, this is amazing, you say, don't you? You know what you get for that? I'll catch up on some more of the chat in a second. Don't worry, if you think I've missed you, I will go back to that in a moment. So, right. So we got that. What we want now is to match onto the back another 16. Bear with me. We're going to want another 16. We're going to want another entrance. So 16 entrance. Right, so that was a 16. C 16. Where are we? 16 left. That's the one we just used. Try this one. Right, I'm going to grab it. I'm going to spin it because I can. And move it up to the back. I'm just going to make sure that those are... there we go. And then we need one more over here. And I'm going to leave this solid. Obviously, we could have this with an open back wall. And have them match up. Maybe we should, but I like the idea that it's going to be blocked off completely. So let's do that with an 8, because it's going to have a blocked back wall. We want walled at the front, so WC16. No, not C. W. L 16. Is it R? Is it L? I can't. Sirens for those playing BonBonBingo. Oh man, that's it's definitely, it's the R we're after. So 16 walled open, walled open, walled open, walled open, walled right. 16 1. So that one, once we spin it, huh? There we go. It does. Oh, it's. I want the 8s, don't we? Do you know what? It doesn't matter because that is going to clip in anyway down here, so you won't see that it's open. So actually, that didn't matter too much at all. Right. So we have push you in together like so. And that's pretty close. How's that? So we have ourselves quite a sizable, complex, proper working, because you can walk in and find your way around and through by design. Plus we've got dead ends that you can get lost in as well. I think that works. And what I'm going to do now is do some grabbing of all 4 of those, spin it. Let me get this down a bit so I can actually see my screen. Oh. Move that up. To about here. So we should, how about we center it with the town hall? There we go. That works. Then footpaths. Footpaths. This fella. Not entirely sure. Does this actually work as an outside connection? Oh, okay, well, let's fix that. Actually, probably, let's not fix this. Let's have this as a 3-way. There we are. Yeah, this is still complaining it's not got an outside connection, so what we'll do is we'll find a way around that one. Excuse me. Okay, let's catch up on the quick chat while we're here. Okay, so is... Oh, hang on. The left side of my screen's not in full view. Hopefully that... Does that fix it? It does. That's a weird thing with the streaming software. Okay. I think I've fixed it. Sorry about that. So I should have read that earlier. Well, so okay, right. So sorry about that. Got that fixed. So thanks, Welshie. Welshie, you deserve one of those. Thank you so much for letting me know. The specs on my computer: Ryzen 9 something something something. I don't know. I've forgotten. Check out my Q&A. Search on the channel for Q&A episode 1, and you'll see a full list of all the specs in the Q&A, because that's one of the most asked questions. So I'm going to check that out, but not now because we're busy. Bulletproof. Nice to have you here. You've already missed the amazing Simon Beat You, so you can have one of those there. Right. Yes. Yes. I'm surprised it didn't fit, because I thought the streaming software would just stream the game. I did have it actually slightly off of my screen, and so that I could see the chat. But now I'm just going to have to not see the chat and just link back into it. Bit odd, but hey. There'll probably be a frozen something in the maze, Mr. Vintage. Probably. Anyway, let's catch up with this. So the footpaths don't act as outside connections, which is a little disappointing. I've learned something, though, as somebody who doesn't really do much in the way of live builds. Let's go into... What was I thinking? Thinking. I am thinking. Let's get out of here. Thank you. Maybe... I don't really want to resort always back to the network extensions 2 road, but it might be the route to go. I think we'll just do it. It'll fix the problem. And let's do straight road, thank you. And let's stop this malarkey that is clipping 2. There we go. That sorts that problem out. We're going to do the same up this way. And I'm going to kill the footpaths for the moment. And we'll drag the footpath in because it wants to connect, so we'll help it. We want... Do you know what? How much of this can we get away with? Possibly that much. Is it complaining? It's quite happy, so I'm going to stick with that. And so, come on, Mr. Move It. When you and you, and there's one in the middle. You know what? Let's see what happens if we... Oh, I can't delete it all. So we'll just budge that down to there, and we'll do some fun detailing around there. Right, let's connect up the footpath onto a full loop. And that's going to want to... Perhaps we can go and do a little about turn on here. What do we think? Right, let's grab a small one-way road. Small one-way road. Come on, out of there, please. Right. There we go. With bicycle lanes. Nope. Small one-way. This is going to be a bit tight, but I'm sure we can... Do you know what? Let's do it over here. Not worried about it being beautiful. I just want it to come with me. Go somewhere in that kind of zone. And then we will connect you up with that roundabout. Come on. That's all right. Something like that. It's going to need some detailing to make it come to life. But it's job half done, and job half done is good enough for me because it gives me a reason to come back and do some more work in this area. Maybe maybe another pond or pool in this area here, and bring the footpath around to this area and then link it back via footpath onto there. Footpath? What's a footpath? It's sirens, BonBonBingo players. That was an ambulance. Domi! Hi, Domi. Glad to have you along. Have a... There we go for Domi. A rural road. Yeah, I thought about the dirt. Maybe. We'll have a look at that. We'll have a look at the dirt track. Good idea. Some sort of there is an invisible path, but it wasn't. It needs a road connection because these are parks, and short of just switching off all the warnings and what if I get a fire. The brigade needs to get down here, so that kind of will work. We are going to need, actually, because we're still not connected here, we are going to need that to connect. Well, that connects now. Well, I managed to somehow kill the footpath. So let's do the footpath down that way. So yeah, we can make more of this area. Let's have a look at that dirt road and see if where am I looking for? Roads. See if the dirt track looks any better. So upgrade, downgrade, I guess. Doesn't look too bad. Again, I have managed to kill the footpath, but doesn't look too bad at all. I think we can give some credit for you for that. And there we go. So footpath back round to the dirt track. So yeah, we'll do some trees and shrubs and maybe flowers and stuff. I did pick up for this area though, well, we got this little patch here which is probably fixable, but what did I do? I don't know. No, that needs me to connect it to a road. It's alright, what we'll do is we'll connect you there and we'll move you just to hide the glitch. There we go, that works, doesn't it? And this is Peter Bar. This isn't Peter Bar. Peter Bar made it. If you're looking for not even sure which one of his many statues that is, but it looks good, doesn't it? Looks good. That's much better. Right, let's have a quick look back at the chat. I'm going to have a sip of my coffee. Quick chance to advertise my my merch. Link is in the description, of course. Is a footgraph a photograph of a foot? Who knows? Hedge maze is on fire. It better not be on fire. I haven't started the simulation. Guaranteed as soon as I start simulation, somebody will die in there. This is let's say, hang on, let me just bring you right. Let me go to a fuller screen. Actually, let's go to even fuller screen if I can. There we go. Right, now let's bring this down. So when people walk up to the front, assuming this is the front, there is a direct path that you can take. So we will take a little left, see if I can find our way through my very own creation. Right up here, and maybe if we go to the end. Oh, yeah, and then we turn around and come back through there. And then into here, maybe up this route. Through these ways, up this way. And is this the way out up here? Oh, it is. Well, there you go. It's the most complicated hedge maze. But I did take a direct route. I did know that this side of the hedge maze was effectively dead, and I weren't to go through this way. But of course, you could go in that way. You could get completely stuck and lost. It's a proper working maze. You know, I spent ages. So proud of it. Anyway, yeah. What do I need? What's this? I need anarchy. Yes, I've got anarchy. So you've had your stitches out. Well done, Simon. And Homie, glad to have you. Homie gets a sound effect. Homie, you can have that one. Thanks, Homie. So anyway, that's that. I did want to get started with this. This area's been bugging me since I had the university down here, the Vanilla University, as a temporary holding point before I could start on the campus. Now that the campus is up there, I was able to basically lose the university, but then this left this area really underworked. I really want it to be more of a feature focus area for the town. I feel the hedge maze there is going to work well once we get the rest of the area around here just like more beautified. But I think as a feature area, I'm quite happy with that. So, what to do? Let me have a look. Kieran. Hi, Kieran. You want a sound effect? Kieran can have a one of those for Kieran. Good to have you on. Did you use individual plopped houses? Yes. Yeah, there's no zoning. I don't think there's any zoning on them. It's got completely plopped. Even the like these industrial areas, because I wanted specific styles of these low grade, sort of like low profile, almost mini warehouse style buildings, because I wanted specific styles apart from over here where I wanted like a larger factory unit. All of these, everything, everywhere. Did somebody hit the brakes a bit hard? That's amazing. Well done. It's the bucking bronco. But yes, so it is 100% plopped. Every single item. I did think, when I first started the build, I did think about having it as zoned, and then use theme and whatever. But then as I got stuck into it, I felt no, this has to be a plopped game. So that from that point in, 100% plopped. Where we go? We've got Desarth. Good. Desarth here. Desarth needs a sound effect. You can have that one. Boom. Welcome. Oh, yes. So hang on. Is this Jif? I'm not going to go with your surname, my friend, obvious reasons. But is that Jif? Yeah. This is very... I don't know if you've seen my mini-series Breaking the Grid, which was basically how I visualise the city growing without doing any buildings at all. So you just got a road network slowly growing. And there are a few other YouTubers who have like rolled with that. I mean, I'm sure I wasn't the first, but there are a few more recently who have been doing a city evolving kind of series. I'm not taking any credit for their work. Maybe I'm a muse, maybe. Anyway, yes. So the train station is a little bit broken at the moment, Domi. A little bit. We've got the passenger station's okay. The passenger it's 100%. I've lost it. It's my passenger station. Oh, here. Yeah, passenger station is just the standard. I've done it as a terminus as well, down this way, and that connects up and under and through. Then the commercial, this is a wee bit, I got to remember to get touch it or whatever the current variation is. At the moment, this is as you'll see here, it's just broken. So that's another reason why I haven't got the simulation running, because I want to fix the bits that are broken. It was fine. I must have uninstalled a mod or something like that at some point. The problem is with doing map review after map review, I'll be doing I had Karina's map open earlier, and that doesn't use any tree anarchy, prop anarchy, or any of those things. So it needed so switching back to my build here meant switching over unlimited tree mods, tree lod fix, random tree rotation, extended managers, prop anarchy. I mean, there's a whole bunch. I'm constantly switching mods over. It's not like I'm working on one building. You use the same set of mods throughout, and then things get messy, and then things break, and occasionally I'll screw up a map review because I've been switching mods over, and I may miss one, and it'll just be through forgetfulness that I need to switch that one back on because of the it's getting very messy. But what can you do? Let's have a little look what we got there, homie. Yep. Yes. And Domi, weird, it broke on its own because of a well, it's I don't know what mod it would have been, but it's probably something like touch. In fact, because I mean, if you look at the textures on the rail here, you've got. I mean, this is Revo's work, I think. Compare that with the vanilla, and I did have this converted over to vanilla. So whatever mod I used to convert it over to vanilla, I'm not using. Therefore, it's converted back to the vanilla. And then the connections that it did have are now broken. So yes, it's all goods. Mr. Vintage, rail bridges from the European pack are incompatible with US rail mod and vice versa. So trains can't get on the bridges. Also, if you move to a rail station, it will make trains not go. Okay, I'll try to remember that. Try to test the line from one edge of the map to the other. Well, I would, but at the moment I don't have one edge of the map to the other. At the moment I have this that goes, well, it does go to the edge of the map. It goes to the hidden, those of you who know how the map works here, it uses the secret underground to the edge of map connection there. But it's fine. It once I get rolling, it'll be fine. It'll be cool. Right, where were we? I was going to come over here and I was going to do some fencing to mark property boundaries, and then once we got the boundaries, I can do some tree work around the outside, and we'll do and maybe some like pools and stuff. So what I want is a fence, and I think the generic where were we? It's not generic fence. I know the one I'm after. I think it's called farm fence, I think. I might have to push this up so we can get more. Farm fence, 8 meters, 4 meters. Let's have a look at the 4 meter one. See if I've got the right one first of all. It'll do. It's not really the one I was thinking of though. Farm fence. There's one with like white slats on it. Maybe it's vanilla. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong. Yeah, there we go. Well, I say vanilla. After dark. Riding stable. I'm thinking these to mark out the boundaries. I'm going to switch back on the prop line. Thank you. Are we... Oh, hello. Let me try that again. Let me try that again. I didn't actually mean to completely click out from that. Actually, let me just type in riding stable. There we go. That's what I want. One of those. We're going down the hill or something because this just looks a bit awkward. Maybe we are. Right, I'm going to start from here down to here. How about to there? Something like that sort of shape works, I think. About you there. So that kind of shape, I think, works okay. Hang on a second, Simon. Simon! 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 That was for the don't take offence. Really did not deserve anything better. Disaster, your city looks great. Why did you opt for right-hand traffic? That is because I forgot. Okay? It's because I forgot. No, it's not because I forgot. It's because this is a island which is originally in the Philippines, and I'm trying to honour the Filipino way of life where they drive on the right. If you believe that, you believe anything. I just forgot. When I start a new city, I forgot. Doesn't matter. Don't matter. Most of the world drives on to the side, on the wrong side, clearly. Thank you, that helps. Okay, let's... In fact, I'm going to start at the top. This one here. This is a lovely big house. Lovely big house. Might have to do some... Look at the fun. Look at the fun. Okay, right. Those in the chat. Those in the chat. Anybody who... I can't remember. I'm pretty sure there is a mod for this. Maybe I'm missing it. To have the fence. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's this angle. It's got to be it, hasn't it? I'm not doing it now. I'm not doing it now. I'm tempted to do it now, but I'm not doing it now. But yes, I'd like terrain conforming would be better. Right, this house has a riverfront. They better not be complaining about the land value, because this, we've got a bit of a dip back here, haven't we? Let's fix this. I'm sure they would appreciate us making their garden not steadily. It does look like it's gonna be quite deadly. Oh, hello. My bad. So that's not so bad. Use the smoothing tool around. The smoothing tool, but not on brush size 1. Just to soften some of that out. There we go. That'll do it. Right, so other than the fact that we've got some slightly dodgy looking fences, and to turn that off. Then we have this one here. How are we going to do the fences around here? Well, we got Simon playing a game about flavourings. Oh, Simon! Simon! You're bad news. You're such bad news. Where were we? We were doing some... Why have we only got 20 viewers at the moment? I had 40 last time. What's the matter? You're getting bored of my streams already. It's fine. It's fine. I shouldn't be doing streams. I should be making tutorials. That's what people want from me. I'm so greedy. Do you know what? I think that's not far off being how I want it. And we start at this end. Something like that works. Right, see you later, Kev. Glad to have you along. Was fun. Was a load of fun. Right, these are going to be slightly less plush. Right, oh, I see a new face. Steve! Hey, Steve. Welcome. I'm BonBonBingo. You're very, very welcome. I just got that. I completely screwed that one up. Do that again, sir. Steve! I'm BonBonBingo. You're very, very welcome. Of course, if you're new here, now should be a good time to hit the like button. Doc No 27 would love to see you create a map, or at least technical portions of map making, importing terrain, road detailing, etc., water. If you check the channel, I can't remember which ones were free to view. I think this map, I think I did exclusively to the Patreons and YouTube members. I think my previous one, St. Catherine's Point, the full build was on free to view. So check, if you search map making, you'll find a series that's like 80 parts long or something ridiculous. My skills have improved since then. I don't think it's my best map. It was at the time. I think this is now my best map, and I think the next map I make will probably be my best map again. We get better, I feel. So yeah, so you can check out a full build of St. Catherine's Point if you really want that. City builders, some what maps, some public service announcements and so on. Oh yeah, I'll keep going, Simon. It's whatever comes, isn't it, really? Thanks, Steve. Appreciate it. You should do what you feel like doing at all times, as long as you... The thing is, whilst you should always do what you enjoy doing, because people pick up on that, the stuff that I really enjoy doing, nobody watches. So Yeah, the stuff that was on this channel, which is I put it onto private because it was holding the channel back. I was doing some really bad skits, and so on, chatting about Doctor Who and all that sort. Yeah, just the stuff that, if I want to have a rant, I used to do a Sunday vlog, and the vlog sometimes it was serious, sometimes it was frivolous, sometimes it was nonsense. Just let my hair down, and no views. Then I made the Terraform mod tutorial for Cities Skylines, and at the time, compared to everything else I was doing, that got shit tons of views. So it said to me, that's what you should be doing, should be making tutorials. And then WhatMap came along, and I should still be making tutorials. That's the thing. Anyways, let's get some very approximate boundaries for up this way. I think we'll do the boundary to about here. We maybe grab just one of these. It's technically wrong, but and now we'll do some trees along here as instead of yep, that'll do. I think we'll do a hedge line around the outside of this one. And we've got probably something similar here. Bring this down to, so I'm going to start it from the park again. The shady park, my asset. I haven't made much in terms of not map assets, and that park is one of them. So if you like it, oh blimey, that didn't move how I thought it would. Yes, if you like it, it's on the workshop. It's for free. Feel free to go and have some fun with it. I think actually this one should be down like that. I'll worry about how these things work together when we tree detailing around them. I feel that that is a boundary like so. Big garden with this one. I think this one might even have a little tennis court in it. Tennis court? What do we? I don't have a tennis court, do I? I don't. But that's a thought. I might have done. Tennis court in there I think will work very nice with the shape that we've got available. And then we have, oh, that's the one. Over this way, and we'll do some these guys. Anybody done anything exciting today? Riding. That's one. Anybody done anything exciting? Other than like watching me doing a bit of random building. And having stitches out doesn't count as being exciting. And I'm going to bring you up that way. There we go. So that's kind of clips those out. We'll again tree detail around the outside just to break things up a little bit. This one, Quite like the idea of that one being quite a square. Something like about that. And we start you from here. Somewhere on about set. Let's have a little chat, little look at the chat. Who's busy? So we have, streaming map making. Good point. Good point. Something I could do. It's something I could do. Again, it's time. There's, the map that I'm playing on at the moment was about 100 hours, and that's a lot of time. A lot of time. What I've got in mind, I have got an idea for a map for my next one, and it'd be more fantastical, and I would like to do it, but again, limited. Again, I could spend 100 hours doing it, but there is not a big view. People are not queuing up to watch me spend 100 hours working on a map. I wouldn't want to watch me spend 100 hours working on a map. So yeah, it's one of those. I think if I could record the entire thing and then sort of like just do the highlights and bring it down to like a 1 hour show, saying this is how I did this is how I did that, that possibly work. But I've still got to put the 100 hours into it, and then probably another 30 hours of editing that 100 hours down to a 1 hour show. It's a big ask. Big ask. Yes. Now, these are just rough boundaries for now. I was thinking with these fences, because we are up in the hills, and so walls seem to make less sense up here. There will be maybe some go with some fencing, hedging maybe. Might replace some of these areas, but these were only mostly for a preliminary idea for how the layout will be. We can work trees around the outside, and yeah, well, when we get down to the city areas, yeah, walls make a bit more sense, I feel. These areas down here, because I've got the problem with the low land value, I'm thinking might do some tree lines and make hedges out of tree lines, and hopefully the extra trees will raise land value. Hopefully, possibly, maybe. Who knows? Who cares? I don't know. I don't know if anybody cares. I don't care. I've given up caring. So yeah, I think that's not far off being what we're looking for. Let me grab this guy. As I said, I was going to do some sort of like tree line. There's a gap in the fence there. Let's bring it right in. There, that's close as we're going to get there. So yeah, that's a good start on that one. Now I'm bored of this area. I'm one of these people that I can concentrate on something for a while, and then I've got to move on and do something different because I start getting, I don't know, stress headache, I guess. But that area, now those boundaries are zoned. The next stage will be to get some housing up into this ridge. Again, they're kind of like, it's tiered. So we're going to get some, 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 houses along here. There might be a house up this way, and maybe we can get off of this loop on the switchback, maybe a couple of houses down here. and then a few houses up this way as well. And then we'll do something with removing the services that I've got up there because they are unattractive. Bit like me. Hey ho. Right, so let's head back down to here. I've been putting this off today, just like being. Oh, what are you doing down here? You're on your way to. The game's on pause. How on earth can you be on your way when the game's on pause? Okay, how are we going to do this? Alright, how about some... what tree am I thinking of here? Trees, going into trees. Decorative. Custom. Now there is a... What are those pointy little... That's not it, is it? Pointy decorative palms aren't going to work. Not down here anyway. Cedars are way too big. I can't remember what they're called. Actually, did I use them already? In the Miyagi showroom area. That would save me finding it. I did. There we go. That's the one. We're going to grab that. We're going to bring it up this way. Now, let's do... What tree is this? I can't be bothered to scroll through. Songs it's there and it's working. What's the spacing? Oh, spacing there is too tight. Five meters apart. Yeah, that's okay. Do some manual placements for the last couple there. Come on, that's the one. That's kind of working, I feel. Let's have a little look. The realistic sounds of motorbikes. They're absolutely amazing, aren't they? So much racket. Can't hear sirens possibly. Well, that was an ambulance with the blues. I don't know if you saw any light up in the room from it, but some there. Right, what have we got? Could I do the map edit tutorial video? Well, if you check out my the channel, there is a how to upload to the workshop tutorial, which shows you how to do the thumbnails. Tip of the day. Bonbon's tip of the day. So that's there for you. That's all good. Let's just check back. Very nice first sheet. Have I seen any good films lately? No. This last couple of weeks, not a couple of weeks, last month, I have been catching up on the new series of Stranger Things, which is good, and the new series of Umbrella Academy, which frankly was not good at all. I don't know if anybody else has watched it. I've enjoyed the first two series of Umbrella Academy. They were both excellent. This one, honestly, it was 10 parts and it felt like it could have been done in 5. It really felt really stretched out. It was poor. That's my opinion. It's a shame because I do enjoy it, but yeah, it was poor. It was the way they handled the Ellen's transition into Elliot, Vanya into Victor in the show was quite touching. Quite touching. If anybody's bothered by transgenderism, it was handled quite appropriately. But yeah, the series was a disappointment. Stranger Things has been good though, consistently good. But movies, no movies, I'm afraid. Pub meal, sat on the beach. Ooh, nice. Sounds very good to me. Yeah, the problem with streaming key parts, Doc No, is concentration. You've seen, I can have a say, right, here's the key part. I want to work. I'm especially working on rivers. You can spend hours working on just a small section of the river, trying to get it work right to work, and then you change your mind a bit later on because those hours can be just lost. It's very difficult to know what the key parts are going to be, or you can know what the key parts are going to be, and then they turn out not to be key. Yeah, it's not. There's. I also did a series called 90-minute Map Attack. I think that might be Bon Buddies only as well. That's one where I, in 90 minutes, make a map from scratch. I do use an imported height map, but other than that, completely start to finish 90 minutes. And on all of them bar one, I've shared them on the workshop. Like Date has proved to be quite spelt date, but as in the Japanese city Date, that's proved to be quite popular. But yeah, check it out if you're a Bon Buddy. If you're not a Bon Buddy, it's 90 minutes, and that is 3 30-minute episodes, which actually helped me as well because it said I got to achieve all of this in 30 minutes. And I've got to really focus on certain areas. So it wasn't a highly detailed map. It was just, boom, that's all I can do in 30 minutes. Yeah, so many different hobbies and interests. Yeah, exactly. I'm totally with you there, Simon. Horse riding stables. Wonder what makes it feel like it should be horse riding stables. Sip of tea with BonBonB. Coffee. Cold coffee. But nice to have you along, DJ. When I get the time, what do I watch on YouTube? Well, I've always got time for watching stuff on YouTube because it is a dip in. 30 minutes, no, not even 30, but 10 minutes here, usually 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Don't get to watch much in the way of Skylines from other people. I'd like to, and I'll occasionally like watch 10 minutes of like $2.20 or 5 minutes of Biffa, but I don't have the half an hour to sit down and just watch. I wish I did, but I don't. But I mean, what do I watch? My brain's gone. What brain? I know. Am I still streaming? Am I still streaming? I seem to have. Oh, what's going on here? It's okay. It's fine. I am sorry. My second monitor just completely gone blank, and so I got in panic mode. Talking to myself. But yeah, all sorts. Anything from like minute physics through to like documentaries to silly stuff to whatever's really. Yeah, just I got a few people that I enjoy, and I got a few people that I cannot stand, so I don't watch them. It's the best thing. Yeah, yeah, that was weird. Anyway, let's do something with the time that I've got. I'll spend another 30 minutes maybe. We want to do some... Oh, that tree's still selected. That's why it's lit up. Why are you lit up over there, Mr. Tree? What can we do here? Thoughts on a postcard. I was going to do something with that footpath, wasn't I? Bringing it down and around. So let's do that. We don't want that so large. Thank you. And that works. And that works. Bring this down this way. I did say something about we do some sort of circular pool. How about that? How about a circular pool with a... We've got time to do that. Let's do something creative. Let's make a circular pool. Come on. Oh, it would help if I actually told the computer what I wanted it to do. Usually helps. Right, let's make the brush size a bit bigger. Not that big. Somewhere around about there. Not that strong. I'm not quite sure how circular this pool is going to be. I could do it, of course, with the footpath, couldn't I? I could force it with the footpath. What a genius idea that would have been. Wow. Man of little brains. And that's me. Let's grab that. In fact, what I'm going to do with this... Oh, don't want to be underground. Let's get rid of that completely. Let's... Come on, that's the one. Right, let's connect you guys up. Not quite. That's the one. Bulldoze, bulldoze. Probably didn't want to bulldoze just yet because I haven't connected it up. Dang it, never mind. It'll be fine. Then brush size down a bit. Get a feeling it's not going to let me play the way that I want to play. Okay, we will go back to the original plan. We will go back to the original plan, which was slightly larger, slightly smaller. It's an interesting shape. Do you know what? This is the bat pond. The bat pond. Excellent. That's exactly what I needed. Let's go with the bat pond. Right down. Really low. In there. somewhere roundabouts there. Start simulation. Come on, water. Appear magically. I think we can put a little bit more in there. Elevate. That'll do. That'll do. Pause the simulation. Right, so it's a love pond. It's gone from being a bat pond to a love pond. I love it. Well, let's quick check. Who's gone? Simon. Oh, but Doctor has disappeared. But great. Thank you. So yes. Oh, fake prank videos are awful. Forced humour, also awful. The likes of Logan Paul, awful. I have trouble. Oh, what's that? Ugh. I keep getting. I don't watch her stuff. I've watched maybe 2 or 3 of her videos. This you'll know hopefully when I get to her. Watch 2 or 3 of her videos just because I'm in clickbaity. And go, oh, let's go check her out. And she's a good looking chick. Sniper Wolf with 3 S's. Oh my god. Insane. It's hit with the way that the videos are being cut and force acted. And I can see why the kids, I say kids, younger people, I can see why they like it. I mean, she's pleasing to look at. I can't go any further than that. I'm sorry, but yeah, just if you do watch Sniper Wolf with 3 S's at the start, just turn your volume down or basically mute it completely. Just don't want to hear her at all. Nightmare. Nearby bike club. Yes, it's constant. It's constant racket. And I'm not far from the fire station and I'm on the route to the hospital. So that's why you get all the sirens. And because the location where I am, I'm yards from the main road. But the part of the main road that I'm on is a dog leg shape and with a T-junction. So the traffic on it is sort of like driving blind. So anything that is running with blues and twos going, they have the sirens going because they might have traffic pulling across them into the T-junction at any. So there's always sirens and motorbikes, and it's, yeah, I cannot wait to move. I'm stuck here for a few years yet, but I cannot wait. It's a little heart with a little moustache. Yes, it's something, I tell you. It's definitely something. Well, I have one of those. Right, so what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of... Where's my... I got some reeds down here. We can steal one of these. Steal some of these for around here. All like that. How about this? Now, what we could do... How about that? We could do something. God, that's a great idea. Footpath. Regular footpath. Not a park life footpath. Regular footpath. Does it work in gravel? Not sure. Can we elevate on gravel? Sure we can. Yes, we can. That's the one. So I'm thinking... Straight line, please. Making a little... Oh, not sure what I'm doing here. How did I do that? Anybody know? Anybody know? That was very impressive. There we go. Right, so I'll do, I think, is put this down here. Oh, don't want it quite going into the water like that, but we will find a way to make it work. Bring this up. Somewhere around about there. That kind of works. Yep. And then we can grab this footpath down here as we were. Oh, spun it. Sorry about that. Down to about here. To there. We'll do a little. Do you know what? We'll make it work. We'll make it work. By grabbing this. Right. It's a little bit awkward there. Decal it. Shall we decal it? Will decaling it work? I'm not sure that it will, but we'll try. I've got the trees. We don't want trees, do we? Custom. Single. Brush size single. Don't want to get it clipping. I think I need to do better. To do better. It doesn't quite match up beautifully. I can come back and do that one again later on, but it's horrible, isn't it? Do you know what? Screw that. Screw it. Don't like it. It's so bad. Ideas on the postcard, please. That would be nice. I see chat. We've got Douglas. Douglas, hello from Massachusetts. You can have a sound effect. What shall we give you, Massachusetts? Have a ooh. You probably do better than that, but it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. There we got Simon being out for a meal with the wife. You poor fellow. Did she force you? Bet she did. She said she needs to go to the toilets. She, just as you were seated, she needs to go to the toilets. It's gone a while. When the waitress came out, I told her my wife had to excuse herself. She did have to excuse herself. That's got to be the worst story ever. Now, when she was in the toilet, did she? She probably did. We won't talk about your wife's movements. It's probably better that we stick to. Anyway, social media, in case anybody hasn't signed up to Facebook, you should go and sign up now, because that's what it's all about. Right, I don't know. Would this work? Oh, I don't know how. I don't know what we'll do there, but that'll do. It's gonna do. It just doesn't do just yet. So I didn't want to hit the delete button. How mouse. Move that down a bit. Yeah, it's just glitchy the way it all connects together, isn't it? Kind of. If I can get the road to, it just doesn't want to play nice at all, does it? Just doesn't want to play nice. Look at this. What's this glooping around? Ah. No, yeah, that's just gonna do. That is just gonna do like that. Maybe we. We want some trees around this little love pond, don't we? Let's get some trees around the love pond. Something like that. There's also a little patch of trees there, which we can use to fill in the middle here. That's all right, I feel. And I was thinking also about the we use the statue over here. Could we not use maybe just one over here? Oh my goodness! Yes, I've got the. Sorry, I've just been right here. I've got it. I know what's going to bring this area to life. It's the War Memorial. I've got a couple to choose from. And we've got to find the road to stick them on. Dang it. We have that one. And, oh, that one's a prop. So, I think we go with this one. Because we don't need it connected. So let's do that. Grab you. Down here. What's actually there? Because it's directly opposite the bench. That would kind of work. Kind of like that. This area is starting to feel more workable. Right. Anyway, I'm thinking about just about calling it because it's been a heavy week this week. It's going to be more of a heavy week. Plus, I have got a little bit of video editing to do. Got the Viewer's Choice going out this weekend. I haven't finished recording that either. So I'm going to save some of my creative energies for those. That's, you know what? Now I'm putting back. That's starting to really work. Oh, I'm liking this. Yeah, do a little bit of tree work and maybe some flower beds in these areas. And that's going to work really nicely. But yes, I've got to get some nap. I'll get an early start tomorrow. Finish recording Karina's map review. I think we'll do that. And then the Viewer's Choice. Finish recording that. I've got the results. The results are in, so I know who's won it. It's not really a surprise. Bit of a double boom as well because this is the Viewer's Choice for June and May, because obviously we didn't have any reviews in May, so the best maps in May were reviewed in June. So there's quite a bit of strength in this. It'll be on Sunday. In the Viewer's Choice this month even. Saw something new in the chat. Callum! Hi Callum! Hiya! Great to have you along. BonBonBingo, you're very, very welcome. Really good to have you. Always see your comments. Thanks for getting involved, as always. Oh, Desarth! Desarth! Stop it! Yeah, that's the Bee Gees joke, isn't it? Massive chew sets. Yeah. Well done. I think, yeah, I think we're about them. So anyway, it's just a little bit of progress here and there. I mean, if you look at it now, it doesn't look any different from when we started, really, apart from there's clearly some work that's gone on this area here. You can't make out the boundary detailing from here. So we've, if you just joined, just did some boundary detailing of these buildings down here, these houses, and then going to come back and we'll at some point do some tree detailing and maybe make some of these hedges, maybe some of them walls, probably not. And at some point we can start the simulation up again. I wanted to do some tree work as well to create hedges between here. Maybe this will get the land value up of these buildings as well. But yeah, lakeside, once we get the houses. The thing is, I don't want to put any more houses down here because the houses are complaining about low land value. If I can, come on. Oh, I'm gonna move it. There we go. So population 0. This one, people living in it. So there's no point in you putting more houses down because people are not going to be moving in. Here, nobody's in that one because they're complaining, but next door, people are living in it. So yeah, I've got to try and do something to fix all of this. These buildings here just, in fact, these and these are just temporary plop down so that I can. It's like a pallet. I go right. We'll take this one and we'll do a copy over here, and we'll take this one. We'll do a copy over. And then most of these, I think they'll all end up being deleted. Although they've probably got people living in them. Move in and then find your house deleted. Really, not a plan. Yes, Callum. I know you like my What's maps. You tell me all the time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Right, I'll set the camera here as I just sort of like pop over here and we'll go back to that one. And you know what? We'll go back to this one because it's time to say goodnight. It's time. Got a sound effect for that one. Have I? I might have. It's time to say goodnight. Okay, we'll stop that. The only ones that are complaining are on the same asset. Are you sure? Are you sure? I mean, you could be right. Well, this one. Is that the same one? It does look it, doesn't it? Wow. I think you might be onto something here. Do you think this building requires higher? I think you're right. But I like this building. I don't want to delete them. Ah. Well, I think we might end up deleting them and... Yep. Well done. You can take some praise on that. Genius. Simon, genius. Thank you. Lynn. Hi. Rico revisited as an option to ignore the complaint. Yeah, there are options, but ideally I want it to be working, even if it's not through, because I could use demand master, I could, but we have demand. You see, I want to get some housing down. I want to get people moving into these houses, and then we'll got some commercial demand. Going to end up with a little bit of commercial in this area here. There's going to be commercial, in fact leisure, down this area here, and there'll probably be a little bit of commercial in this little network of tight roads here, because it's going to be the old town. I'm going to have a look at the workshop for like Titans buildings or something like that, just to give it a real like old European look. Got a real mix of styles of buildings. So we've got the vanilla industrial going on here. We've got these very American style bungalow type buildings going on here. I mean, I'm not worried about mixing the themes, as long as they kind of work on their own. These ones are from Green Cities, so vanilla DLC, and I'm toying with in BonBonBingo my Pierre de Resistance. That's the one. Thinking about on this area here, making this into a little Venice, but using like Beard Monkey's Mediterranean style buildings. So sort of like old dusty mud almost build. Be cool. Be very, very cool. Where are we? Yes, I make you laugh, Callum. Yeah. Callum's spelling might not be the best, but well, hang on. Did I just showed you some stuff and you couldn't see what I was doing because I wasn't showing you the game screen, was I? There's your BonBonBingo. So yeah, this area here, this area here will be like the Beard Monkey, your Mediterranean style buildings. But then yes, you got your vanilla industrial, your American style bungalows down this area. Then you've got your Green Cities vanilla DLCs going along here, and these are workshop custom assets. So yeah, basically just trying to mix things up, and but also have each zone working in itself. When we get over to the other side of the island, eventually looking to do some skyrise over here in certain areas, not all of it, but certain bits. Possibly down here could be fun, couldn't it? Could be. Anyway, I think that's it for today. Let me come. Oh, bounce. Settle the camera. That's the one. And of course, so anyway, that is officially it from me. Thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking and for subscribing. We can't see your screen anymore. Hope you're not trying to show. Yeah, nah. They probably are level 5. They probably are level 5, which is probably why they're complaining about not having enough land value. But what more can I give them? They've got trees, they've got parks, they've got a lot of parks down there, they've got water nearby, and it's still not enough. So yeah, I'll find a way. It's fine, we'll just delete them. Put something else in their place. But anyway, thanks a lot for everybody who's been here for the it's slightly lower views. Very disappointed. That's my last one. Never done them again. Right, Saturday night, join me. We'll be doing Treasure Hunt. Treasure Hunt, of course, is the live stream where we have a look at some random maps off the workshop that don't have any thumbnails and probably don't have a description, looking for that golden nugget that nobody will ever find because it doesn't have a thumbnail. Probably all of the maps will be substandard, but you don't know until you open them, and we're going to do that. And of course, if the map does happen to be any good, we'll review it on What Map. Why not? Should do. So anyway, so that is going to be Saturday night, 9 PM thereabouts, and then of course we'll have a What's Map tomorrow morning. So look out for that. Anyway, I've been BonBonB. You've been very, very. BonBonB plays sound on what maps? No, can't make me. Anyway, thanks for watching, for commenting, for liking and subscribing, and all of the rest. I've been BonBonB. You've been very, very welcome.